Picture a small band of hunters tracking a herd of wild gazelles across vast grasslands, their spears at the ready. This was the daily reality for most of human history. But roughly 12,000 years ago, everything changed. Our ancestors made a discovery that would reshape humanity forever. They learned they could plant seeds and grow their own food. This revelation didn't happen overnight, nor did it occur in just one place. From the Fertile Crescent to ancient China, humans began their first great experiment with controlling nature. But why make this dramatic shift? Climate change at the end of the last ice age brought warmer, wetter conditions, creating perfect environments for wild grains to flourish. Our ancestors noticed how dropped seeds grew into new plants. They began to understand the cycle of growth, and more importantly, how to harness it. This agricultural revolution brought immediate changes. Instead of following animal herds, people could now stay in one place. The first permanent settlements appeared: mud brick houses clustered together, protected by primitive walls. Places like Çatalhöyük in modern-day Turkey grew from small villages into towns of thousands. With reliable food sources, populations exploded. A single acre of wheat could feed many more people than the same acre used for hunting. Women could have more children, as they no longer needed to carry infants long distances. Communities grew from dozens to hundreds, then thousands. But this new way of life demanded new forms of organization. Someone needed to coordinate irrigation systems. Others had to manage seed storage and distribution. For the first time in human history, social hierarchies emerged based on who controlled these vital resources. As communities grew, so did specialization. Not everyone needed to farm anymore. Some became potters, crafting vessels to store grain. Others became traders, exchanging surplus food for materials from distant lands. The first artisans appeared, creating jewelry, tools, and religious artifacts. Religious practices evolved too. Instead of spirits of the hunt, people now worshipped gods of fertility and harvest. Massive temples were built, becoming centers of both spiritual and social life. Priests became some of the first community leaders, keeping track of planting seasons and managing communal granaries. But this new world brought new challenges. With permanent settlements came the concept of territory and ownership. Conflicts arose over the best farming land and water sources. The first walls weren't just for protection against animals, they defended against other humans. The impact of agriculture rippled through every aspect of human life. New tools were invented: plows, sickles, grinding stones. The first forms of writing appeared, initially to keep track of agricultural surplus. Social roles became more defined, with clear divisions between farmers, craftsmen, and rulers. This transition from hunting and gathering to agriculture was humanity's first great revolution.